everybody, and welcome to Sybil and Friends, or In Bed with Sybil and Friends. I am Sybil Wilkes, formerly of the Tom Jordan Morning Show, and I welcome you into our bedrooms. Very few people have been in mine, so consider yourself. No.
What I heard.
No, I know, and what you've heard is true. That'd be nice. I am formerly of the Tom Jordan Morning Show, and now I have a newsletter called What You Need to Know. And totally, most of my life, most of my days and nights consumed with news about what's going on in the world. And I don't have to tell you that not all of it, if not most of it, is not great news these days. That's why we are in the midst of being, kept in our homes, not working. Some of us lost our jobs and what have you. But this is an opportunity for my girlfriends and me to come together every week. And we do so with fellowship, sisterhood, and an opportunity to have fun and to bring joy back into our lives. And I think we do that with this friendship that we have grown, especially over the last few months that we've been doing this. And we welcome you and thank you for joining us every week. We're getting a lot of people, ladies, who are saying, I want to be on. I want to get in bed with Sybil and Friends. I want to, and I'm saying, sorry, fella, you just can't do that. So
speak for yourself.
Okay, I was gonna say not with the cameras, but maybe in your house, that's the way you play too. Okay, I'm not mad at you. Okay, whatever. But anyway, these are my girlfriends, and so let us start over to the side there and say hello to my friend Cherie. Hey, Cherie.
Hello.
Hello. And the one with all of the right comments and the personality just to match, that would be Marcelina. Hey, Marcy.
Hi, I'm gonna do better.
No, don't do better.
No,
Do
you're not.
you do? You can't be any better than that. And the one with the great laugh, my friend Stephanie. How you doing this week, Steph?
I'm holding on. I'm okay. I'm
okay. All right. She's rocking. You can see that.
Yeah.
So you can tell. You can tell there's something going on with her. And my best friend in the whole wide world, Yolanda. How are you?
Hi, Sybil.
Hi. Tracy with the R. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. Hey, I'm good. How about you?
I'm great. I'm even better this week because I got to tell you, as we were waiting for the announcement over the weeks of who Joe Biden was going to choose as his running mate, and the discussion grew about an African-American woman or a woman of color joining his ticket. And as we got closer, my anxiety grew. Yeah. And so, because I just knew that while he needed a woman of color, I just wasn't sure. And as I told some friends of mine, we were texting back and forth, waiting for the announcement to come down. And I said, you know what? The way this year has gone, I just can't take another disappointment.
Right.
Oh, and
I was with you, Sybil.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
yes.
then when the announcement came down, and I was very happy. I would have been happy with any of the women. I thought some women were more qualified than others. And I think that Kamala Harris is the most qualified, quite honestly, of the women of color. I thought that any of the senators that were considered were probably going to be the best for this job. But be that as it may, I was so happy. I was so happy that Yolanda and Ward had gone out. And when they came home, I was dancing. I was jumping up and down. And I was saying, this is what happy looks like. You guys have been worried about me for the last several months. This is what happy looks like.
Yeah.
I took a picture. I took my hair down. I took a picture with me in my Kamala Harris t-shirt, and people were excited. And then when one woman goes, "Ooh, somebody got the COVID hair," okay, whatever. But I was so happy, and so that's been the highlight of my week. I can't speak for everybody else, but definitely Kamala Harris coming in as the VP has made me very happy. And we can discuss, all of her past. We can discuss some things that she did as a prosecutor, or is she a Black woman? Yeah, she Black. She Black. she got a Jamaican daddy. She Black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And so anyway, I'm just really happy and very happy about the possibilities of these other women being involved in the Biden administration.
Yes.
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 They're all going to bring
Mhm.
something
Yes.
to this.
Mhm.
So we can talk about this as the weeks go on, but let's get back to what our purpose has been here. Yolanda is the only married one of the six of us, and so when we started this, Yolanda was sharing with us that she's been married for 600 years and she misses dating. She misses dating.
Happily married.
I'm sorry. You always have to
Yes.
include that part, don't
Yes.
you, in order to go home. She's been happily married for 600 years, but she still misses dating. And so that started the conversation about those of us who are single and not dating. I mean, for all intents and purposes, not dating, the five of us. So this is where we started with our with women who want to be in the dating field, to play the field, as it were. And so this is where we are. So Yolanda, why don't you give us an update on a lot of these things that are going on? Not only the dating part, but also to give people an update of where you were last week when you had the mask on.
Oh, right. No. So
See,
last
she
week,
forgot.
no. Last week I was actually in bed
Truly.
because I thought I had the COVID.
Mhm.
And I tell you, your girlfriends will keep you honest. And so my girlfriend Tracy is the most honest of all. I don't know if you paid attention to, if you saw last week, if you saw her reaction and Marcelina's reaction. Nobody really believed that I had the COVID. I mean, I was just really on my sick bed. And so when I talked to Tracy the next day,
When she
Tracy
got
told
the
me,
results.
she's like, girl, let me tell you something. You are lucky you did not call me during the week to tell me about this. I've told you to get your ass up out that bed. Ain't nothing wrong with you. I'm like, whoa, I can't have the COVID.
No. No.
She said no. No.
So I'm like, well, why not? She said, okay, let's break this down. What was really going on? So in talking to my girlfriend Tracy, and I'm telling you, everybody needs a Tracy in their life. So Tracy just started grilling me. Okay, so what'd you do? So in talking to her, I had a revelation.
A revelation.
So on Wednesday,
Watch this.
Wait for it.
Stay with us now. Stay with us.
Right. Watch
okay,
this.
It's Mary. Miss Davis. Okay.
Stephanie, I'm gonna need you. Okay, so what had happened was,
Okay. All right.
on Wednesday, I teach yoga every day. And so Wednesday is a light day. And so I have somebody that come in and he does training in the yoga studio. So he came in and we clashed time. So he said, oh, well, Yolanda, do you mind if I get to the back of the studio and you be up front? And so he's so fine, Stephanie. It's unreal. Let me tell you something. Girl, let me tell you something. I can't look at him. So it don't matter what he say. I say yes.
She's like, okay.
Oh my God, he's so fine. So how I'm gonna do a yoga class while he is in the back of the studio training, and everybody's been to my yoga studio. It's not that big. And so I said, okay. So we went in because I only had one person that day, and she likes to get it in.
Okay.
So I said, okay. So we gonna just go in and get it in. So we didn't have the lights. Y'all know how I do with the lights, and y'all know how I do with the aromatherapy, and how I do with the music. Girl, he was in there. I didn't need any of that. We didn't have any of that. So what's funny is I was going, but what happened is I was really feeling good. And as we were going, the girl looked at me. She's like, oh my, you are doing real. Look at you. But in my head, I was like, yeah, I know. So usually, when we go,
She
like
didn't
we
think
do.
Miss Rosalind was going. She was actually going. You should be. She was concerned and trying to mask it. Okay.
You should see Miss Rosalind as Yolanda was telling the story.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
telling you, we normally do like 30 sit-ups. I was like, "Ooh, I can do this." I did 50 sit-ups, and I was like, "Ooh, go girl!" I was like, "Oh, this yoga thing is really working out. I'm getting stronger and stronger in my head." So then, when we do upward facing dog, we do push-ups. And so I was like, "Ooh, I can keep going. Come on, Miss Rosalind, let's do this, girl." Just showing out. So then, Marcy, when we got to, at the end, I do something to get my heart rate up. So we did Sierra's level up.
Oh wow!
And ask her who she saw in her head.
Okay.
And that's who she thought she was, Sierra.
Yeah, I was Sierra. I was leveling up, and I was like, "Go! Oh, look at you! Go!" And
Where's Miss Rosalind at this point? Where's Miss Rosalind?
She's like, "You can have it."
Gone.
Sitting there
And I
going.
did all of this with a mask on. I had a mask on. So when I got home, I was so tired. It was unreal. I was so tired.
And sore.
But the biggest thing is my breast was really hurting. And I was like, "Oh my God, something's going on with me." I was like, "Sybil, look at my breast. Look at what's going on. Oh my God, my hormones."
No bra during level up, okay? During her Sierra routine, okay? What? She jiggling, flopping all over the place.
Oh, I forgot she does the
Flopping all over the place. Oh, just yeah. Now Miss Rosalind is.
Girl, when I tell you, by the time Sybil's show was over with, I got in the bed. I could not move.
No,
I was like,
was not by the time. It was before the show was over with. She was like,
Stephanie, I was in the bed. I could not move.
Stage right.
And that was the COVID, okay?
And that was the beginning of the
COVID.
That was the beginning of the COVID.
I gotta ask, did the trainer even notice you were doing all of this? Did he even say, like, "You're doing a good job"? Did he even know you was over there? Like, no.
He say, "How you doing?" He ain't say nothing.
Nothing. It was as if I wasn't there.
I think at the end of it, he said, "Oh, you're still here." Oh, okay.
So this
I don't even know he knew when I left.
Sunday,
Girl.
with pandemic Polly.
Okay.
Out in the bed.
I'm telling you, I didn't realize it until Tracy really had me break it out. She said, "Yo, you showing out." That's what
Yes.
you just showing out. And I was like, I guess I may have been showing out.
Well, I told you my theory was you needed a vacation, and since you won't give nobody else a vacation, you could not say, "I need a break, y'all." So you just laid down for the podcast.
Oh, girl.
I can't watch TV and she can't have five men around while she's doing yoga, okay? No. Those are our limitations, okay?
So that's my COVID update. So negative.
Okay.
So the
You had came back negative.
Yeah. But boy, in the meantime, she's like, "I don't have COVID. I don't." So
Yogi.
and the whole time, her husband's going, "She ain't got COVID."
Okay.
Ward never believed it.
Okay.
Never.
All of us.
He didn't give you no extra love, no extra
No,
vitamins.
no, he did not. No.
I believed you, Yogi. I was pulling. I believed you.
I knew you
I
would.
believe you
See,
would.
I knew
Yeah.
you would.
Yeah.
I knew it was you.
Yeah. Everybody needs a Stephanie too, okay?
Yeah.
And the dog. And my puppies.
And Ramsey.
So anyway.
So that's where we are as far as the COVID in the house. And so now, as I was saying, a number of ladies have volunteered, and some have leapfrogged over the others to get to the whole dating process. And so we start with Marcelina on.
Oh, we go with me.
Well, no, we're just going to give just to show people where we are right now. So Marcelina was our first lady to step up to the dating plate, and as part of following her, Marcelina has signed up with a couple of dating sites. And so, Marcelina, where are you now with this?
Well, last week I started to challenge myself and say that last week I was waiting for responses. This week I was gonna dive in and send messages to see if I got responses or whatnot. And so that's what I did this week. Sent out a few messages, didn't get very many responses, very many meaning none. And
but you did it.
But I did do it. I did it.
Yeah.
A lot of
they
it
just weren't the ones.
Yes, they weren't. And so I think that's probably one of the reasons why I don't like doing it, because I think it's probably like a thing with everybody's, maybe a fear of rejection. So that's one reason I didn't. But it was still a challenge. I met it. But a lot of what Jasmine said last week, the matchmaker, kind of motivated me a lot more to jump out there and start asking questions, because that's the only way sometimes to get the ball moving. But unexpectedly, I got a message from a dating app that I had been on, but I kind of like not blocked it, just kind of put it in my background, which was the Facebook dating. And a guy sent me a nice message, whatever. We went back and forth not long. And then he asked for my number. Well, he gave me his number. I don't like to initiate. So I followed up with, oh, well, I can be reached here, So, and it worked. So the next, I think like a day or so later, he called me and we had a really, really nice conversation.
Nice.
Like really nice conversation with good questions, good dialogue. It was real nice. So
good. Where are we now?
I haven't heard back from him.
No, but Marcy, the conversation was a different conversation than you had.
Right. It was a very different conversation than what I had. I actually enjoyed it. So I'm not even upset with, if I talk to him again or not, but I did follow up a few days later and send him a nice message, let him know I hope he had a great weekend. Maybe we'll get to talk again soon. But the conversation we had was really good. He asked questions about me. I asked questions about him. Like, one of the things that's most important to me right now, and I'll wrap it up really quickly, is like, most men or some men that I've dated in the past didn't know how to date. And that was a challenge for me too, because I never really had anyone to show me how to date. So that was one of the questions I asked him. I was like, so what does dating mean to you? And what does that look like? And he was like, oh, that's a good question. And so we kind of went over that and our ideas kind of matched up. So that was a good thing. Right. We had humor. It was really good. I really enjoyed it.
What do you do for a living?
Okay. What does he do for a living? He works at a large mobile company.
Okay. Got a job?
He got 2 jobs, girl. He got 2 jobs.
And the number one job is a good job.
Yes. Okay.
So
yeah, through the COVID.
Okay. So that's a great, and you see progression in your life as well. I mean, in the whole
because like I know how to hold the conversation that I want to get the things that I need. So, and a girlfriend was present too while I was talking to him, and she was writing down questions. And so we really had it was a really good conversation. Nice. And so it kind of gives me it gives you that extra, like, just by stepping out there, I get at least a spark of hope about the difference in conversations I can look forward to, people that I could meet, and the app that wasn't giving me anything at first, it gave me a little bit of something.
Yeah, nice.
So nice.
And you just never know that next one to come. All right, so number 2 in our dating lineup, Tracy. We had a number of Tracy's friends who called in, and people that she is friends with, an ex, as well as someone that she has worked with, and they talked and gave Tracy, their perspectives on her and her life and her relationships. And so then last week we had a matchmaker on to talk, and I think all of us gleaned something from that. But Tracy, where are you now after all of this?
Well, unfortunately, I don't have 10 grand for Jasmine.
Yeah.
But I wish I did, because I surely would have handed it to her through the screen. Okay. That would have been a much better process, I think, for me.
Cash App.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not going to work either.
It's not the method of payment, it's the payment.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
Right.
No.
Right.
But I didn't know that Facebook had a dating component to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I stumbled upon it. I signed up, but I don't know that I'm in that space. I kind of forgot that I signed up for the dang thing, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And I signed up, and people, populated and that kind of thing. And then I got confused and was clicking on the people who didn't check for me, and I was checking for them. So that threw me off. And so
hold on, Tracy, when you say you're not in that space, what is that space?
Mean?
So I don't, so being intentional about it.
Right.
I'm not sure I'm in the space to be intentional about it. So I'm really focused on, the Black Women's PAC. I'm really focused on, winning this election, helping Tarrant County. I'm just focused on work, and I'm enjoying that. And I just think that, in time, yes, I see it coming, but I'm not in the dating app deal where I've got to go back and check it and, type something, and they got to type back. And this one guy did ask for my number. I gave him my number. He didn't call. So, so I just don't know that I'm in the space where I have the forethought to say, oh, did somebody, message me? And then go back and check it, and then engage in that, or, strategize on this guy, and, that kind of thing. And my energy is not into.
So it's not into the whole dating app thing, but are you open to the possibilities of, like we joke about going to the grocery store or?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And the braids ain't changed nothing. Ain't nobody said a word. Okay. Ain't nobody said shit. Okay. So that's not right. Yeah.
So you've released your pheromones into the universe.
Oh yeah. See, there we go with that part. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't sound like she released them to me.
Yeah.
No, but be careful, because you can take to your bed and think you have COVID.
Okay, exactly. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I just really, I just know that the guys that I have dated that have really been, in a groove for me came from me. And I understand that that's not intentional, but that has worked for me. And the dating app thing, I just don't know that I have it to sit down and do that.
I feel that way about social media.
Yeah. I don't know. And I'm not discounting it. I'm just saying I don't have a dating app thing right now. Now, if we could connect, and I don't know that it's different from Match.com or eHarmony, that I don't know. But I know going back and checking all the time to see if somebody did and didn't, and shit.
Yeah.
Damn. It's a lot of goddamn work.
Tell us how you really feel.
Okay.
It's a lot of damn work.
So now the third person in the dating lineup is our dear Stephanie. And as we have talked about, all of this, and all of us with our different personalities and everything, and taking a different approach with each of our women, and so I didn't know the matchmaker was so damn expensive either. I think Jasmine is a wonderful woman. If I had the money, I would give it to her for you to do that. I'm just very entranced by all of that. But I'm glad that you are still open to the possibilities, and that's
yeah. And I'm not discounting Jasmine. If I find 10 grand, I'm calling her. Okay? I'm not discounting that. That is possible in my life. So I'm putting that out there. That yes.
So matchmaker Yolanda, Stephanie is up next. What do you think?
So in looking at where we are in our journey, and thinking about Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie, I love you, right?
It's never good.
Never good.
So no, really. So So really, we hear a lot of people that aren't dating, that are single, that are saying, "Oh, I'm just working on myself." But we know in reality, they're not really working on themselves. And so, Stephanie, I've known you for over 20 years. I have seen you in and out of relationships. I have watched your journey. And the one thing that I have observed over the past 3, 4, 5 years is that there is a shift. There is a shift in you and your energy and just where you fit in the universe. And so I think that maybe you're not ready. And this is just as your girlfriend, my judgment, because I think where you are for something happened, and I'm not sure what it was. And as your girlfriend, I should probably know. But I think something happened that has caused you to lose some confidence, made you a little more insecure, made you a little more uncertain. That has made you misplaced. And again, remember, I believe that when you go into a relationship, you should be whole. So, but when you go in with a whole lot of issues, then when you put that into a relationship, your relationship is going to be plagued with issues. And so, what I thought we would do this week, because for real, I would say you really
can
are.
I speak to that?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
I have been through something, but let me hold myself together. I feel like I've come out of it.
Okay.
Like, and not like it's still right. It's right there. I can see it, but
right.
I'm not that far from it, but I'm not where I was 4 years ago.
You see
progression.
I'm
Great.
Yeah. Turn to the light, Stephanie. Turn to the light.
I would not have been able I would not have been able to do this if I was still in that place. I would have told you that I could.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. So what we have planned for you this week is we have brought on some people, because I think one of the things that really help us be better or feel good about ourselves is from hearing from other people how great they think we are. And your girlfriends, of course, we love you and we think you're great, but I thought it would be great to hear from some of the men in your life so they can tell you really how great you are. And so if we can pull up the first caller, it's just here to celebrate you and to just celebrate your greatness. Okay, Cherie, can you bring the first person in?
Hello.
Hey, Danny.
I don't know how to hear.
It's me. I'm up.
It's you. Danny, bring your screen
Hey,
down. Bring your screen down.
So, Sybil, you can introduce everybody.
Okay.
Hey, Danny.
So, everyone,
Hey.
this is Danny. Danny has worked with us in the radio business on the Tom Jordan Morning Show for years, and I thought that Danny was just a perfect person because he has seen Stephanie over the years, and also he's a real man, and he's got that sense about women as well, about whether you're his coworker or not. So I wanted to. So Danny, you recognize Cherie, you recognize Marcelina, Yolanda, and Tracy. I don't know if you've ever met Tracy, but you've heard Tracy. You've heard Danny's voice on a lot of things from the Tom Jordan Morning Show, and so he's got the voice. And of course, you are here to talk about our dear Stephanie.
Well, Stephanie, I mean, we've been knowing each other now somewhere around 15 years now. I think I've been over there for like 15 years. And when I first met Stephanie, I didn't know that she worked with us. We were all down in the studio, and she came through and she had this style about her. And I'm telling you, Stephanie, I told Jason, I said, who's that? I said, she's got some real swag about her. I said, who's that? He said, oh, that's Stephanie. She's the music director. And I don't know if you remember, I came over and introduced myself and, told you who I was and this and that. And Stephanie, Stephanie always had that style about her. And if I wasn't engaged, then I probably would have hit on her. I don't hit on coworkers either. So, that's right. But me and Stephanie have become friends over the years, and as what you were saying earlier, Yogi, I saw a few years ago, maybe about 4 years ago, I saw a shift in Stephanie, and we in the bedroom, we talking, right? When we hired somebody that you asked us to hire, okay, and I saw the shift in you, and I could see you were kind of losing confidence in yourself, and it pissed me off. Also, because of the business that we're in, people try to take advantage of us, and they try and get what they can out of us. I mean, hey, I was in two bad marriages. But, those are individual people. Those are people that, they're out of your life right now. At least I hope, but they're out of your life right now. And you have to put that behind you. I mean, really put it behind you because, I didn't see you as somebody that worked in the business, which I really didn't care, but people, when they see us in the business, they see, well, hey, this person is going to get me around stars. They're going to expose me to different people that I need to get to move up the ladder. And they're basically leeches. And so now with you, basically kind of being out of the business for the most part, you'll get some real men coming at you, and don't shove them off like, oh, well, I don't know, why is he talking to me and this and that, because they're talking to you because of you. I mean, you're a very attractive lady. I mean, when we would come around that corner, that's when you're off. We're gonna stop. We definitely gonna stop, and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have a conversation with you. Me, R&B, Jason, Mario, and
all the men
come around.
And Stephanie is up there, she's showing the goods, so we'll sit.
Yes. Can't help it.
They have been banned from the bedroom,
So use that to your advantage. I mean, be Stephanie. Be Stephanie. The Stephanie you've always been. And I tell you, I mean, I would not date anybody in the business.
Right.
I wouldn't date anybody that that seems to be a groupie. I just wouldn't do that, because you work for Tom Joyner, you work for Reese Media, you in radio. I bet you get a chance to meet everybody. Bye.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much, Danny. Appreciate
That
it.
didn't hurt at all.
Danny. I missed it.
When Yogi said Sybil and Stephanie, that was it. I said yes.
Oh, thank you, Danny.
And Danny,
I
happy
love you
birthday in advance.
I love you too.
Yeah,
Happy birthday,
I'm getting old, huh? That's
No. You're getting better with time. So thanks so much.
Okay, all right. I'll take that.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye, Danny. Thank you.
Wow.
How you feel?
Okay. Well, I don't
Was
know
that the
how I
same
feel.
thing?
Huh? Well,
Was your 4 years and his
well,
4 years the same thing?
that was the start of it. And then when I got laid off and then all that. So that year was the start of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But I'm not trying to
Okay.
besmirch nobody's name, so we're not gonna say anything. But
No,
yeah,
no,
I
we're
didn't
not doing
know
that.
that
That's
people.
what we're here
I
for.
didn't know. I
Right.
guess I didn't know that it showed. I didn't know that.
Mm.
I knew that
Yeah.
it showed after I got laid off, and I just felt so displaced, and I didn't know who I was and what I was, and all of that. But I didn't know. I didn't know it showed. I didn't know. Okay, lashes. Hold on.
Right? How about them Lakers?
Okay, no, we're not.
Okay.
We're not gonna shift. We're gonna stay. You're strong. You can
Okay.
handle it.
Yeah.
Because this
Yes.
is all for your betterment, and
Yes.
it just makes you better.
And
And,
to tell you how much I believe that, I ordered a 2020 planner. Who orders a planner in June? Ordered a
Okay.
planner because I said I'm getting ready to start doing some stuff. It says the best is yet to come. I ordered a planner.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
August, just for
All
the
right.
record. I'm just saying.
Oh
It
yeah.
don't matter. I bought a planner.
I know. I'm just
It's
saying.
from
Because
July 20.
yeah.
It's from July 2020 to July 2021.
oh,
Oh, okay.
nice,
Yeah.
nice,
Awesome.
Yeah.
nice.
Awesome.
I just thought for taping purposes, I was like, August, but that's okay.
Awesome.
Well, it was for all of 2020. Did you get a discount on it? That was my
No, I
concern.
did not. No, I did
All
not.
right. So
Yeah.
we have our second person up. Okay. So
Cherie, can you let the second person in?
let our second person in.
It is our finale person.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Our reliable person is not here.
Ready?
Hold on. I'm gonna mute myself and try to call him. But you guys
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and bring that person in.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh my God.
For those of you who don't know, this is comedian extraordinaire Rudy Welsh. You know and love him from stage and from radio and television. And Rudy is a longtime friend to many of us. And Stephanie, as you can see, and she's clutching her chest. Hey, Rudy.
What's up, ladies?
How you doing?
I'm good. I just
Hey.
want everybody to know I've been on this call for about 30 minutes, so I know everything.
Nice.
You a mess.
So, Rudy, I think you know everybody. You know Cherie, obviously Marcelina, Yolanda, me, and that is Tracy up in the corner there. Tracy,
Hi.
yes, Rudy.
Hey, Tracy.
Hi.
And you. So, Rudy.
I love you, Stephanie.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Rudy, how long have you known Stephanie?
Over 15 years, probably. About 15 years. Yeah.
Yeah. And what would you say are some of the things that come to mind when you think of Stephanie, other than the obvious?
Okay, so I wasn't like Mario and Danny and them. I was. You know what? I did look forward to seeing her in the lobby when she came over every now and again when we were at the ABC building. But you know, it's funny. I listened to Danny, and it's funny because like my relationship with her is much different. Like we kept in contact so much, and it was so weird because we never really hung out, but we kept in contact on Facebook, and we called each other. She was always positive as far as things going on in my career. She kind of kept an ear on what was going on because you know, we all know in radio, everybody, it's a small community. So she would know what was going on with me before I even told my mama.
That's how it always is.
And she would always have kind words. She would always be encouraging and stuff like that. So I love Stephanie so much. So it was like when Yogi called me, it was like a no-brainer for me to just come and talk about it. But honestly, I saw when she went through that shift, when she was going through the transition and stuff like that, and you know, her presence wasn't felt as much. I knew she was going through something and stuff like that. So when we would contact each other, you know, she had other things like, you know, the family, her son and everything like that. She had that to lean on, but it was really a void because she had so much tied into her career.
Yeah.
And you know, we all can get lost in that a lot, and that can kind of tie into your love life too, very strong, because that's who you are. You know, and you feel if you don't have that, you know, you feel like you're kind of a little lost. So, you know, maybe, and then sometimes certain people get in your life, it's the wrong situation for that time, and then it could just kind of spiral even more. So, but you know, Stephanie, it's like, it's funny, Danny said, like, working with each other plus Marcelina would have killed me if I tried to date Stephanie.
Hey, listen, she would have just had to die.
Hey, I put it out there a couple of times to let it be known, you know. But I did let him know I got my eye on you, son. Yo.
But I mean, I'm talking about smart, funny, attractive, like, you know, and I heard all you ladies talking and stuff like that, and that $10,000 is crazy unless it come with a baby. And
it comes with a man, Rudy. It comes with a man. Okay, that's the good part. Okay?
That $10,000, I'm gonna need something that don't take.
Yeah, it comes with a good one. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But no, serious stuff. It's like, you know, I think we've all been there, and as a man, I can say we've been there too. You know, you get to that point where you like, yo, I don't have that little spunk, that juice or whatever, but it's really just believing and recreating yourself, or just kind of just taking a step back and taking a deep breath and know that everything is going to be fine. You just got to find Stephanie again, because trust me, sister, you are. I would answer all your DMs, all your calls, and all the things. You know what I'm saying? I was like, if they find out about this. Hey, look out, who would have been like, how you keep getting booked on this? Why you here?
How do you not need a cabin?
Oh my God. I would have been on that boat every year.
That's good.
But no, but honestly, you know, that's definitely like, you know, and the cool thing is the older we get, and I'm saying this to you ladies, it's funny, like the younger you realize you are.
Yeah.
My parents were in their 30s. I thought I was like, you walking around, you 36? Right. And I'm 46 now, and I'm like, listen, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to run a marathon. I'm trying to post. Listen, I'm 46. And I'm picturing how I'm gonna take my shirt off when I'm 50 and take a picture.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Are we talking about summer Rudy or winter Rudy?
It don't matter. Do not insult him. It does not matter.
Tell him.
Hell that. Some of y'all like the little ass. But no, definitely.
Whatever.
You know, you got a lot of love in you and around you. You're going to be fine. And, you know, this is great that Yogi and you know, called me. But, you know, Sybil, you know, they love you. And we all love you. And we all just trying to help each other find our way, especially with what's going on right now. So, you know, I definitely wanted to jump on it. And because we've had our conversations, you know what I mean? So, no, you're a fantastic individual.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rudy.
And just so you know, Rudy, she's not opposed to slipping in the sliding in the DM. She's just playing.
You already see my bedroom. You already here.
Look, Sybil don't show hers.
I love you, Rudy. I love you.
How you gonna have a show about the bedroom? You ain't showing your bed.
I'm not It's funny. You're absolutely right. But you, of all people, understand. And as we talked about, how people want to get in and like, I want to run with Tom and the crew, and we're all there and we understand.
And the difficult thing is and the people who understand, and you could form a relation. You don't want to mess up that work bond.
Right.
So we kind of all get caught. We all out here just kind of, everybody can't have a Ward White.
There you go. There you go, Rudy.
Okay.
The most tolerant man in the universe. I hate to jump on the subject, but one time me and Yogi, we got on a flight. I thought I was the porter. I was like, yes, put your bag down. I was running for you.
And just so you know, Rudy, if you heard our conversation, then you know about Ward has been here in the house, but he has left us to go change the locks on the yoga studio. So there will be no more working out while his wife is giving a yoga class.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Rudy, for coming on. You make us laugh.
I love you, Rudy.
Thank you.
Love you. I love you.
Are you back in the clubs? Are you working in the clubs these days?
No, but you know what? Now that the studio movie grills have opened, the movie theaters have opened, I'm going to do something in the Dallas-Fort Worth area with the club. So on a Wednesday night, look for it. We're going to kick it off around September, around my birthday. So we're going to do something on a Wednesday because it's the same format as the Improv, but we want to give them a little different flavor. So yeah, look out for that. And I got a podcast coming out. I have a series, a little comedy series that I do called Your Mama's Boyfriend.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's a little take on funny stories and stuff like that. So it's been pretty cool. And so
I've seen
having fun and creating with my youngest. My youngest loves the camera, so we have fun. The oldest, she lives in South Carolina, so it's a little tough, but we FaceTime every day. And so I'm just like in it for the girls, and then just kind of seeing how this 2020 turns out.
Right. And Stephanie is in North Carolina.
Yeah. I'll be in Charlotte.
Thank you so much. All right,
y'all. Love y'all.
Appreciate you. Take care.
Thank you.
This is great.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. See, I let it slide a couple of weeks ago. Everybody ain't gonna keep getting their secret crushes put on in this bedroom. This ain't gonna happen one more time.
No, I ain't mad at you. Okay? I had to remember. I was like, okay, so what was the deal with him again? Okay, secret crush. I'll stay in my lane. Okay,
it is not a secret.
I mean,
the secret.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. We gotta get
understand.
And well, let me just say this. Stephanie, was either him or J. Anthony Brown, and I thought we made the better choice.
That's a friend. That's a friend right there.
All right.
So how do you feel, Stephanie?
Great.
How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel okay. The thing that got me was I didn't know everybody saw. I didn't know. I did not know. Wow. You think you hiding stuff and you getting through stuff, and you just you're not hiding from people that really care. You're not hiding.
People that care, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people who enjoy you.
Yeah, that kind of got to me.
The people that really love you and see beyond the rose-colored glasses, and that we joke about, because your optimism and the fact that you always, like Yolanda starts with, always see the good in people. You always, and then it just the glasses started to dim, but people were there for you, but because we only want the best for you, we really do. Marcelina, not so much. But you, really love. Marcelina won't even give us a frozen ice cream or a cookie.
Okay.
Right.
So,
We haven't got any cookies
And this
either.
is why. And
Right. We ain't got cookies either.
Should make
Right,
it
Sheree.
100 dozen a week. 100
Okay,
dozen. And
right, we can't get all cookies.
one.
So Stephanie, so what happens is we all are work in progress, and we all should be constantly working on ourselves, evolving to becoming the best product of who we are. And so one of the things that I wanted to do is to take a break from focusing on the men and where we're going with the men. So we'll not take a break, because Marcy, you're going to still pursue the path that you were on. Tracy, you're still open. You still be open to what to the process that you're going through. But I thought what would be neat if we all would work on ourselves. So I just so happened.
How might we do that, Yolanda?
Well, let's ask them. I happen to have written a book.
Oh my!
And
Tell us more. Yes.
While we were doing this cast, I just wrote
Right. Right.
Say something. Y'all ain't shit.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
It's because we love you.
I thought it would be neat that we did a girlfriend's retreat a few years ago, and everybody was at it. And what we did is we intentionally worked on ourselves. So I thought it would be good that we would take, next, 2, 3, 4 weeks and just explore some of the activities in this book and really, really just work on ourselves to see what else could be revealed. Because Stephanie, so what's cool, what I didn't know what was going to come of this, I didn't know that you were going to be revealed more of you. But whenever you really work on yourself, more is being revealed when you're open. And so so next week, everybody will have a copy of the book. Stephanie, yours is in the mail. Marcy, you need to dust off the dust and get yours.
Okay, can I interject?
Yes.
I think it would be interesting if I got another one and I found my other one and compared the growth.
Oh, that would be neat.
Very good.
Great idea, Marcy.
I'll be thinking.
Okay, I'll make sure that everybody gets a copy.
Good.
And so, so that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That we will work on ourselves, and as we work on ourselves, we will explore the opportunity, the opportunity of inviting somebody else in our lives.
Right.
Okay.
And for a dozen cookies, she might give you some other stuff.
All right, so let's move on because we're running out of time.
Okay, so you guys, I wanted to have a toast today. As I said, we started this whole cast because I'm just so happy about a person who has advanced this week to be the running mate of Joe Biden. But that's not really why we're doing this. Because she's getting all the accolades she deserves, and we are there for her. But amongst us is a young woman who deserves all the accolades and love. And as we celebrate her birthday this week, so we all say cheers to our Cherie.
Happy birthday, Cherie! Happy birthday! And the Wonder Woman cup. That's great.
And the Wonder Woman cup. I love that.
Yes.
Thank you. And Cherie,
Yes.
and we all have got something for you that we're going to share with you virtually. Does everybody have their virtual gifts for Cherie?
No.
I have none. Well, she might have something else.
Okay.
You have something else, Cherie?
Hit it, guys.
There's a police officer coming in your room right now. Don't be alarmed. Right.
What is it?
With the Wonder Woman cuffs. Open your door.
Will you let the people in your room?
I see it. I have a knife. I was given a knife and a fork.
And are they coming with anything else?
Somebody's
It's a
coming.
steak.
You got too many
Look,
kids for them
it's a
to be this
steak.
close.
She's getting a
Oh my
steak.
Oh, and I got a cake.
Oh, beautiful.
You better not waste no crumbs in your grandmama bed.
Yes, Cherie. And
Mhm.
so
Blow it out
make,
like this.
make
Blow it
a
out like
wish.
this.
Nice.
Oh, we got
Make
a lot
a
of other
wish
candles.
and blow it out.
Oh, that is so sweet.
And it better be a
Oh.
damn vegan cake too. That's all. I know.
He said you better be vegan. Oh, that is so sweet of y'all.
That's
I
beautiful.
knew something was
Yeah.
going on. They were acting all
Happy
weird
birthday.
today. And I was like, what?
Okay.
I saw your face when she said that's why while we're here.
I don't want to say
Hey, don't
anything
set your
about your
grandmama
age,
bed on fire.
but please blow those out before you set the house.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make a wish real quick.
Use your hand or something.
Oh, she really did make a wish. Oh,
Thank y'all. Oh my God.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yay.
Thank you. That was so sweet.
I know. So cheers once again to you. And for those, does everybody? No, some people don't. Tracy.
I will,
have a
though.
gift.
Okay,
I
Stephanie.
have a gift. I ordered it, so I'm just gonna try and show it to you. I ordered you a face mask, and this is what it says. Can you see that? It says Cherie by day, owned by night.
That's cute.
That is so great.
How long
Yeah.
did it take to come? I ordered it.
Okay.
So sweet. I just want to give you this, Cherie. I don't know if you can
Okay.
see it.
It looks like a. Is it a?
It's $1 million,
$1
Cherie.
million check.
And it's just your
Cherie,
first
can I
name.
get 10 for the dating lady? Can I get 10 for Jasmine? I'm just saying.
Because you are worth millions to us.
Yes, you are.
All of everything
Oh,
that is so wonderful and such
That's
a big part of this group. And
Oh,
and if I had it, it would be a
thank you.
Marcy, do you have something?
Oh,
So
yes, I
sweet.
do. Yes, I do. Cherie, I was wishing you hips and a little bit of junk in your trunk, but I couldn't virtually give you that before the other people that are on this podcast that have spited and smited me today. They couldn't have none of these.
Oh,
But this one.
Oh,
thank you, Marcy. I can't wait to taste the cookies.
And Cherie, I have the gift of words. And so
Always.
last week, well, I was gonna play a song, but Cherie Collin told me that we can't play a song. We can't play music. Got in trouble from a little indie I read last week. And so I got a little help from Stevie Wonder. And so these are the words. It's Stevie Wonder, My Cherie Amour.
Yeah.
So I will read to you the words. My Cherie Amour, lovely as a summer day. My Cherie Amour, distant as the Milky Way. My Cherie Amour, pretty little one that I adore. You are my girlfriend who makes my heart smile. Oh, how blessed I am that I have you in my life. In a room full of stress, tension, and conflict, your strong, silent strength propels me to new heights. In situations full of pressure, deadlines, and bleakness, your positive, steadfast disposition towards keeping success keeps me going. In a world full of trouble, discord, and uncertainty, your love, support, and unyielding encouragement settles my soul. So, my Cherie Amour, lovely as the summer day, my Cherie Amour, distant as the Milky Way, my Cherie Amour, pretty little one that I adore. You are my girlfriend who makes my heart smile. And oh, how blessed I am to have you in my life.
Oh my God. Thank y'all. I really appreciate all of y'all. Each one of y'all.
Who do you like best?
okay.
You're not supposed to get me in trouble. Marcy got me cookies. I mean, I want my mask. I want my $1 million.
I'll buy you lunch,
I'm not
Cherie.
picking.
Okay.
I'll take that, Tracy. I'll take that.
How do you feel,
so
Cherie?
much.
How do you feel?
I feel really good. I'll be turning 46 on Tuesday, but I don't feel it. I don't feel
You don't
old.
look it either.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you. I feel really good. I feel really
I'm
good.
telling you, that picture of you with your daughter, your high school graduate daughter, with like sisters.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
and
They don't say that about me and Nina. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to make it. They just say y'all look alike. They don't say y'all look like sisters. So that's, for real, Cherie, okay? Yeah. Seriously. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking forward to
Beautiful.
another good year.
and the
Good.
best is yet to come.
Yes.
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 That's
Thank
Yes,
yet to come.
it is.
To you.
you. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See?
Right.
Just
Oh,
come.
look. Yeah.
So there is our cast here with all of us, and wishing you all of the happiness that we wish our friend Cherie, and the joy that you bring to us, and we wish that to all of you as well. And so we thank you for joining us in bed with me and my girlfriends, and I will look forward to seeing you all next week, ladies. Hopefully, you all be here next week.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Love you guys.